Hi everyone, this is the marketing engine that I made for our AI marketing night school with the hub, and today I'm going to show you how it works. So it actually creates an ontology for your brand, so I'll show you how we do that. So you create a new workspace and then it brings you to meet your AI CMO. The first step that you have to do is just give it your website and ask it to read it, and it'll actually go fetch your logo, your colors, your fonts, etc., and your product pictures and everything. You actually have the ability also to manually upload things if it missed anything, but this actually did a pretty good job. Then it brings you to this chat where you can just tell your AI CMO stuff about your company in kind of an unstructured way. You can either type this in or you can speak into the thing. So I'm going to actually speak into it and show you that. Huvu is a fresh puja flower company. We operate out of 9 cities and largely we supply to quick commerce companies. We are a brand centered on gratitude and freshness, and we always say we're a fresh take on traditions. Cool. So I'm actually going to send that to the AI CMO and then it will think. And what I like about this is that when I do discovery calls, I often have to push people a little bit to think deeper about their company or the answers they give me. And so that's what the AI CMO does as well. You can choose to engage with this for as long as you want, or you can just continue, and then you'll also see what it's thinking about you here, so you can edit that directly. I'm just going to continue for now. And then it asks me, who do you sell to? So describe your customers, etc. So I'm just going to do the voice again. I sell to 45 plus aged women. Sometimes they're homemakers, sometimes they work at MNCs and stuff, or they work from home. Usually they live in apartments a little bit further away from the city or in the newer parts of the city, which don't have access to the flower market. I also supply to people who are new to the city and who don't know how to get access to puja flowers, usually women 35 plus who have just gotten married. Cool. So I'm actually going to send this. It will process everything that I said, and this is my customer personas, right, essentially, but we don't usually think in personas, we just think in long form. So it'll actually take this and then structure it into different personas for me. So it was able to pull out 2 different personas here. It'll ask me further questions so I can keep building on this. For right now, I'm just going to choose these 2 personas. I can also add personas manually, so I can come in here and do that. I'm not going to currently do that. So I'm going to say continue. And then we can pick the channels and you can put in your account and what kind of stuff you post here. Again, I'm just going to pick Instagram and move on here. And then based on your personas and everything else that you've told the AI CMO, it'll actually help you come out with content buckets. So let me show you. So you can either input it here or you can just say propose a full mix, which I think is pretty exciting. I'm actually just going to trust the AI CMO and say design your own mix for me rather than me putting in different content buckets. I also have the option of manually entering in a bucket rather than just speaking it in or anything like that. So I'm going to let the AI CMO do that. Maybe I will speak to it. Okay. Phew. Cool. So then these are actually pretty good content buckets for Huvu, especially for this quick walkthrough that we're doing. I also want you guys to see that it's tagging it with educate, entertain, persuade, inspire, which are our 4 different types of buckets that we can have, and it's tagged a frequency for how often we should post this as well. So perfect, we add that in and then we come in and we say which part of the funnel we're interested in and what tech stack we currently use. So maybe I'll say like Canva and Adobe, and we use later to schedule stuff. Cool. And that was pretty much it. It really did not take that much time to create this whole ontology. Now it'll review everything and it'll actually generate a larger file for me. So the personas channel